Angels, welcome back to another video. My name is Ameera and I help women level up with femininity and queen consciousness. So in today's video I want to talk about femininity in your workplace femininity, okay, and how to succeed and level up in your workplace using your femininity. So basically this video is more going to be about the strategy and the energy of helping yourself. Okay, I know a lot of us we get into our work environments, and there are a lot of factors that play a lot of different roles. For example, we could be working with people that are mean to us, we could be insecure, we could have a mean boss, we could not like the department we are in, all of these things. And the happier we are at our workplace, the more productive we are going to be and the more successful we are going to be. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And also there's no need to be masculine. If you feel there is a need for you to be masculine and dominant and strong and just robust about everything in your workplace, that's not the right attitude that you should have. Femininity is strong, it is powerful, and you can use that in your workplace to get what you want as well. So let's discuss. Okay, the first thing I wanted to talk about is your clothing, your attire. What are you wearing to work? You should make sure that you are dressing in a feminine way, but also business-like. So business feminine attire. Okay, that does not, okay, if your office allows you to wear jeans, I'm sure if you are allowed to wear jeans, you can wear jeans, but business casual is different to a jeans and a t-shirt where you sit down and your butt is sticking out. So make sure that what you are wearing is professional and beautiful. The next tip I have for you guys is no political attire. Now this means clothes with logos on, t-shirts with logos on representing political parties and so on. There's no space and place for politics in your workplace, ladies. You should not be doing that. Okay, the next thing is makeup. Your makeup should always be kept to a minimum when you are at your workplace. There's no need for dramatic eyelashes. There's no need for dramatic makeup when you are at work. So please keep that in mind. Also, jewelry. Keep your earrings to a minimum. Small to medium earrings should be fine. But your large crazy hoops, if you want to keep that for your private time. Also, over anything that you have to go crazy with, makeup, hair, accessories, all of these things should be kept to a minimum. At your workplace, you are there to work. You are there for a purpose. You are not there to show off all of your jewelry and makeup skills. Okay, ladies? The next thing is smell good but not overpowering. You don't want to be emptying the bottle of perfume out on you before you get to work. You just want to smell clean and fresh, okay, but you don't want to be overpowering. The next tip I have for you is your hair. Soft feminine hairstyles are the way to go, as natural as possible. I will always stick by this. Highlights and those blue, red, green, pink, all of those colors, they are not suitable for the workplace. They look unprofessional. Why would you be looking like that at work? Who is going to be taking you seriously? You need to consider that at your workplace, people are professional. They have a goal, okay? They look at you and they expect something of you based on how you look like, unfortunately, so you need to look the part. The next thing is, don't date anyone you work with, or don't try to date anyone you work with. That goes for your boss and that goes for your co-workers. Don't flirt with them. Don't try and get into any personal or private situations with them. don't get into relationships with them. You are not there for a relationship purposes. You are not there to date and get married. You are there to work. You are there for a specific purpose and reason, okay? And also, by dating and flirting with everybody that you work with, that gives off a terrible impression. You don't want others thinking of you as, oh, the office mistress, the one that goes around and dates everybody. No, 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 no. That's not you. Next up, body language and feminine mannerisms. Now, this is important. Getting what you want from people and getting them to do what you want, a lot of it comes from your body language. Present yourself, the body language you use, the mannerisms you use, the language you use, the tone of voice you use, all of these things combined will get you into a what I call seductive mode. It doesn't always need to be in a sexual context, but this will get you what you want and get others to do what you want as well. The next tip I have for you is using good business etiquette. So that involves showing up on time, early if you can, but for the worst case, showing up on time. You don't want to be late at work. You know, the one time that you are maybe late at work, maybe your boss will let it go because you are known to always be early. Also, be respectful. Don't be loud and inappropriate in meetings, okay? Again, your body language, your tone of voice, these things are important. Be modest at company events. Don't over-order if you are having meals, business meals. Don't act greedy. These things are so unflattering and it's just not elegant. Ladies, stay away from those type of behaviors. Good table manners as well. When you are sitting and eating in a business context, good table manners is very important. Also, smiling, making eye contact, accepting invitations from others if they invite you, in a business context, obviously, mingling with others, chatting to others, talking about things that you know about. Don't talk about things you don't know about, okay? If you are, for example, at a business function, make sure that you know what you're talking about. You don't want to sound like an idiot, okay? The next tip I have for you is never behave out of character. Sometimes we will come across people that test our patience. Sometimes people just don't like you at work, or you just don't like somebody. Never behave out of character. Okay, you don't want to be acting wild. You don't want to be kicking your heels off and trying to fight anyone at work. You don't want to be shouting and screaming and raising your voice. You don't want to be acting in any kind of way that is just unpleasant for anybody, for yourself, for the next person, for people watching. Behave with couth, ladies. You want to have a sense of control at all times, okay? The next tip I have for you is no buddies, okay? Avoid this if you can, just like relationships. Just like you would avoid having relationships in your workplace, avoid having friends, best buddies, and cliques in your workplace as well. You don't want to risk making friends with the wrong people that may give you a bad reputation, or people that down the line may be causing problems for you. And also remember, you are not at your workplace to make friends. You are there for a job, for a purpose, and to do something, okay? So keep that in mind. The next tip I have for you is to observe more. Now, by observing, you will learn a lot of things about a lot of people. Not that you should use that information against them in any way, but you should know exactly who you are dealing with at all times. It may be people just in your department, it may be people other departments, it may be your boss, your supervisor, your managers, whoever it is, but observe them, listen more, okay? Suss out what you can about everybody. Suss out your territory, okay? Your competition. It's not really competition at work, Well, in some cases, yes. but know who you are dealing with at all times. It's very, very important. So observe more. And I think I've covered everything I wanted to talk about. I will be making another video about femininity in the workplace, something a little bit more in-depth, covering and going in detail about some of the things I've talked about today. So if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on your bell so that you'll be notified when that video is out. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Like my video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.